Welcome back everybody to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor. And since the last episode I've filled in all these bushes. I've not quite put all the reds in, and I decided to alternate it a little bit and put some kind of white in the bushes here as well. But I will continue to do that in my own free time because you kind of saw me set it up. There's no point in being repetitive and doing that. In fact, I might even do it as a time lapse in which I kind of finish and tweak off a few little bits. I've connected the path through here and put some plants, and I thought this looked quite nice. I wish I could do more with it, but I just like the idea of this little bit of a tunnel going through here. Let's have a quick check, see what this is. Nothing we need. Because I'm going to expand out into some of the buildings that I'm building, I'm going to need some different resources. So I've started using the, I think, what are they called, farm buildings or some, country buildings. Country, there we go. So they need different resources being part of the colonial charter thing. We've got a bit of a fire or fuel issue at the moment, which is potentially why the health is taking a bit of a plunge. The problem is, if we come down here, somewhere across the Syrian desert, is to do with these guys. So we get reeds, which is a dry good. The reeds are then taken to the dock workshop, which is making fire bundles. Now I'm going to assume it will use the fuel limit, but because the dry goods are filling up so quickly, the reeds are just not being farmed or harvested quickly enough to kind of keep this guy happy. So what I've done is I've switched this one over to making firewood. There's got to be another way of doing it other than having really high amounts of dry goods. I suppose that just depends on my storage. If my storage is there, then it's not a big problem, is it? Tobacco. How did tobacco leaf end up all the way over here? Pearls, leather. Yeah, I just need to take a look into that, I guess. And make it work a little bit better. Have we got a mine that's not working? Woodcutter, terrade, ale wench. Okay. Right, speaking of ale wenches, we have this place, but we've not actually got any alcohol. And this place needs coffee beans. Now I do believe, I don't think they've grown yet. Yep. So I don't think we're at the point of harvesting just yet. But we got some plums, we got some tobacco leaf, and we got some grapes. And these look quite nice actually. Very colourful. So what we do need to make is the relevant buildings that go with those. So we need a winery. Oh, that's distillery. Oh, it's a winery. So we will build one of these. Just have a quick look. What kind of space have we got? We could literally build it right next to the vineyards, I think. Let's have a look. I suppose that's the front. Okay. Oh, we've got plenty of room there. I think we'll go with there. And we also need a brewery, don't we? Is that the only one? I think it is. The distillery looks really like dirty and things. I'm not going to put that in here. Ah, curing barn. We do need that, don't we, for the tobacco leaf? Pub kitchen. Okay. Can we put this over here, maybe? Would that look better in this kind of area? I think it might, you know. We'll set it back just a little bit. We'll put that there. And the brewery. Would we get away with that over here? Will it look right? I think it will, but I think I'm going to put it a little bit further down this way, maybe. Maybe there. Okay. So we've got a few more people, which is going to kind of build upon the old labourers. We do need a school somewhere over in this direction. So I think the only school we've got is here. Is it full? Not quite. But this is a bit of a walk, really, isn't it? So we could probably do with getting a school in here. The question is, what's RedKetchup got in the way of schools? Where would it be? That's got to be a school, hasn't it? Okay, now I'm pretty sure I put some of these over here. Okay, that's a church. Fair enough. Aha, school. How many children does that hold though? It doesn't say. That's the only downside to it. I do like the little bell that's on the front of it, I must say. I wonder if... Just trying to think where the best place is for this. Decisions. We might get away with it here actually. Let's have a... I'll give them some playing fields as well. I'm not sure how many that holds, but we'll just kind of suck it and see, so to speak. Right, what do we need? We need some plants for in here as well. Now I'll put the trees in. I'm going to literally stick to palm trees because nothing else would make sense. I might go with the banana ones. I've not used these too much. I just think we might. Let's have a look. Actually, first and foremost, if it will let me, which it should. I think that's yeah, we'll go with these ones. I think we'll literally plant them in these kind of pots. Well, that uses bone meal. Well, I never realised that before. Might put some bushes around this one. So how... Oh, this is the question now. To help if I could see where I placed it. I think it was here, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, maybe there. Let's wait for them to put them in first. I think, yeah, bushes around this side. I think Kathy said it'd have been nice if there was some kind of parasol over these. And I agree. In short of putting the bushier palm trees in here, as you see, it does cast a shadow over the tables. So I could potentially do something like that. I think maybe I kind of like that in there. I think we'll go with that. And again, I think we'll probably put, if we can get away with the smaller one, we'll do the smaller one. I need to see what that looks like first. So we've left a gap of 2. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I hate when I do that. I completely lose track of where I am. Yeah, we're going to go with palm or banana. I think we're going to go with banana because it's different. I could have actually used the smaller one for this. The smaller one doesn't work too well on that one. Let's take that way. Now I'm just hoping that looks right. So we'll put this one in. So 1, 2, 3. Could put one up there as well if I wanted to. Let's wait for them to put the trees in anyway. Because once they've done that, we'll know exactly where we stand. Excuse me, just taking a cup of tea. Not taking a cup of tea. I can't drink the whole thing in one go, although I wish I could. Right. What else have we got to look at? So luxuries is something as well, isn't it? What have we got in here? So we can make, yep, wine from grapes. We'll put one person in there for now, and was it? What did we grow? Plums. Can we make it from plums? We can't. Oh dear. What was I thinking for plums? Wine. Oh, you imbecile. Why did nobody stop me? Somebody must have seen me doing that. Okay, we got honey. Okay, we'll switch that to honey. And with this, what can we make it out of? Berries, cherries, peaches, pears, pumpkins. Peaches, there we go. So we'll switch this to peaches, but this is going to take a few seasons before they actually grow. That's the only downside. Never mind. So that's going to make us some wine. It's going to make us some beer, and we will have some tobacco. Oh, rope. Don't have any rope, do we? But I do believe. Come all the way down here. Can this one make rope from reeds? Certainly can. What's his problem? Okay, that's fine. So that will fix that issue. How are we looking here? Oh, they look perfect in those little ones. So we will... that's not the right one. It didn't even say that when I read the tooltip. What's wrong with me? 1, 2, 3. And we need to replace these ones here with the slightly smaller ones. That's that. I do love the ghost ones because you can just play straight on top. Yeah, I'm liking that. And I think... I wish we had more in the way of potted plants. I mean, I do kind of like these... here they are. I do like these little garden pieces, but I just wish there was more variety. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Just kind of jazz this up a little bit. Oh no, it's not going to let me place it in there. Sausages. Okay, that wasn't exactly what I wanted to do there. Oh, it's going to be one of these ones. Okay, here we go. Wait for the square to turn red. Or maybe not. So that's that one, and we need to put the grass square back in underneath. Excellent. It's a bit sucky, isn't it? I thought I would have been able to do it all the way here. Never mind. Quick check, see what we got here. Nothing we need. Got all these boats coming through. Fancy, yep, we'll take these. We'll take some of them. We're gonna go crazy on it. Oh wow, actually, can we just... Yeah, we'll take most of them. Do nicely. Do we need any more food? Not at the moment. Do we need any more seeds? Coffee, corn. Oh, corn, we did need corn. Idiots. Because I think it was... Where were we now? Here. I think we needed corn for that, didn't we? Never mind. Never mind. What are we now? We're in spring. Right, so what we need to do here... I'm actually liking this. It's looking quite nice. Let's pause the game a minute. And ghost objects and bushes. I think, yeah, we'll go with some of these kinds of things. So look. I might use these nice colourful ones, but the red ones. Oh, damn, I think I've... Can we do something with this? Don't want it going over the hedge too much. Hopefully I've not completely hidden the well there. So pause that. I think... I don't know how they're going to look inside that bush. Let's hope they plant one soon. Okay, it's not going to work at all being in there. I think we'll put some of these either side. Leave a little bit of a space on that side because that's the where the pathway would be to the well. Is it this bush we used? Nope. 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 Get there eventually. There it is. So, right, you see if I place it that way, this edge has a nice curve on it. The other side is flat, so call me Mr. OCD, but once we do it that way, it's not quite as curved as that, but it has more of a curve than the flat side. I'm almost tempted to take some of these away. Like so. Let's have a look what we've got in the way of... Nope, don't like that one. Aha. It's a little bit more like it. It's a shame about the really straight edge, but it's fine. I might even go with... There we go. Yep, I can live with that. I might actually put a few more of those bushes in. Where have they gone? This one? There we are. As you say, if you rotate them, they can change the way they look almost. Yep, that'll do nicely. What about that little one? I don't think. No. I don't want to go overboard with it. Okay. Well, I'm going to put my usual thing in here, actually. Just thinking, if this is like a coffee shop. Coffee shops tend to... Like let's say more of a posher one. May have linen, so whether it's... I know, like the likes of Starbucks, and we have something called Costa Coffee over here as well as the many other ones. They always give you the paper napkins, but I like the idea this is a bit more upmarket. So you have proper linen. To wipe your crumbs away from your lips, so to speak. So I think I'm going to put a washing line in here. And the fact that maybe even the tables would have some form of tablecloth. We're going very upmarket here. And the other thing we need is an outhouse. Because I can't help but place these things. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right without them. Do we have lamps and ghosts? Oh, do you know what? That'd be really brilliant if that was right in the middle of the table. I know the table has candles on them. I think we will go with... We'll go with that. What have we got in the way of flags? Let's have a look. We got anything? Is there no American flag? Oh, okay, there we go. It's the old American flag. No, we're not going to put that there. Okay, I'm not going to focus anymore on this coffee shop just now. Let's go and check how everything's working. School. Medieval school. Okay. So how long does this take? That's what I want to know. I want to know how many students it can hold. None at the moment. What else have we got? How are we doing here? Okay, we got some mead going. We got this as well. That needs a person. Tobacco leaf. Excellent. So we've got some luxuries coming through now, which hopefully I think it does improve happiness. Okay, one person. You don't need one ale wench, right? Put two in here. I don't think we got anywhere else that does ale. We could probably do over with the workers area where the mines are and stuff, having a little bit of a pub as well. Because if anyone likes a drink, it would be the like the lower class of people. Hopefully that does what it's supposed to do now. Oh, that takes wine as well, and mead. Well, hot damn. I didn't realise that was a pub. I guess they've just taken the pub and made a coffee house out of the pub, and it's under the same class of building. Huh. In that case, I wouldn't have built that, but I think it's a shame it takes beer. Wine? Maybe certain spirits and coffee I could kind of get, but beer? Unless it was a high class type of beer, maybe. Okay, why is this saying... Oh, there we go. I'm just going to make some coffee as well. School, we working yet? We've got 3 students. Okay, that might hold enough for now. Got some tobacco leaf in there, peaches. So everything is looking quite good. We've got a lot of grapes, a lot of coffee beans. So we might not actually need this many, but The question is, with these luxury goods, oh, they are going down. What do they do with them? Do they take them to their home? Do they consume them? Does it just affect happiness in general? I've never really looked to see what these people actually take. Because I'm guessing they don't consume the stuff within the building. Maybe they do. Why is this house? Got grapes. Oh, grapes, so they're going to eat them. Barley? Okay. Damn, they've got some room for some different types of butchers, I think. I think things are coming together quite nicely. The main thing I want to focus on is completely finishing this area. Once that's done, I'm going to kind of box off this area. I don't intend to put too much over here because I like the idea of just the desert being the desert. Part of me is tempted, whether I'm going to do it or not, is to clear all these trees out, apart from the odd one, and put the clear road in, all the way across, because then it would make it look more like this. And that's how the desert should be. I get why it's like this, because you obviously need it to play the game, but I think if we do that, it'll make it look more desert-like, and we can make some oasis here and there, and make it look more like trade routes with some camels and stuff like that. We'll put a few more bits here, some of the different farms that we need. I think we'll keep this bit completely clear. Up here, maybe a few more homes, potentially anything to do with this kind of wine and beer production. Up here, probably clear again. I might put the odd house along the river, but pretty clear. And then over this side, might help if I bring the map up actually. Where's the map? Something I don't use very often. Oh, not that one. And then up here, and I really forgive the person who suggests this, because I always forget their name, and I've done it before, and I'll go and see their name and think, oh yes, I remember now. But up here, we're going to build a castle. We're going to go with the old, is it the old fort? Is this it? Yep, or the old castle. We're going to put the old castle in, and we're going to get all this sort of stuff in as well. The only shame about these palisades is that you can't have stone ones, because it'd be nice if they were stone as well. I like wood, but it just, I think, fits in more with this if it had that same kind of stone. That's going to be quite a big project in itself. Well, not the whole area, but we'll use quite a bit of the area, and we'll put some buildings within that as well, some farms, make it look kind of self-contained almost. And that's one thing I'm really looking forward to. That'll be probably my big project of this series. And then over here it's literally going to be mines and just houses and those sort of things. Not that we've got a lot of room when you actually look at it, but it's gonna be compact. It's gonna be nice more than anything, because there's nothing worse than starting a huge map and never actually finishing it. But I'm quite happy with how things are coming along. Here comes spring now. All the plants are coming into bloom. But on that rather nice note there, I think we will leave this episode. So until next time, as always, take care.